Henderson, a 6-footer weighing 211. Back deep, the safety man, Rick Neighbors, a 6-footer from Austin, weighing 166 pounds. The right halfback, Mike Baer, a 6-footer weighing 170, a sophomore from Austin. And playing left halfback, a standout Alan Lowry, 5'10", 181. And this has got to be the #1 college football game this afternoon. Here with the first half play-by-play, again is Connie Alexander.
Hello, everybody. 144,000 eyes are poised on the happy feller, the Texas kicker, as he kicks off. Notre Dame won the toss. He rainbows it 61 yards to Jim Yoder in the Notre Dame end zone, out to the 5, to the 10, up the hash mark to the 15, encountering defenders at the 20, and swarmed under at the 22-yard line of Notre Dame. Jim Yoder running it back from Alliance, Ohio, 178-pounder. The old-fashioned team with a split receiver 5 yards to the right. John Juskowski hits off left tackle, finds a wee bit of daylight for 3 yards to the 25-yard line. Scott Henderson is the man who makes the initial defensive contact right over center with Larry Parker hitting out to the 30-yard line. Linebackers off to Juskowski at left tackle, fighting for the first down. It's going to be very, very close. Juskowski found a little bit of room, a muscle gap at left tackle, and he worked his way through there to the 32. Will it be enough for the first down? It is not enough for the first down. The nose of the ball about 6 inches shy, averaging 38.7 per punt. Gets the kick away. It's low into the wind, spiraling to Little Dean Campbell at 150 pounds. He muffs it, picks it up on the 26, runs up to about the 28-yard line, loses the ball there, and then it is finally recovered around the 27-yard line. Texas ready to go on its famous wishbone tee. No score. Texas first and 10 on its own 27 at the far hash mark with a left-hand split. And Phillips runs the option. He keeps, breaks it back to the 30, 35, 40 in the clear. To the 41 to the 30, down to the 41 to the 40, to the 35 to the 30. One man chasing him to the 25 to the 20. He's going out the 15. He's down on the 9-yard line of the University of Notre Dame by Ralph Stepaniak, and the Cotton Bowl goes wild. Wishbone. Bertelsen off right tackle, leaps over the line of scrimmage to the 8-yard line. Flying through the air, Jim Bertelsen, who is tied for 11th in the nation in scoring, makes a handoff, pitches to Bertelsen. Bertelsen drops the ball at the line, and it skitters out of bounds at the 9-yard line of Notre Dame. Last in possession of Texas. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9 yards to go. He gives it to Wooster, and Wooster at left guard on the inside option. Slashes and gashes down to the 6-yard line. Big Steve Wooster, 4th in Southwest Conference career rushing. He'll be trying a field goal from 23 yards, close to the far hash mark. The wind shouldn't bother. The kick is on the way, and it is good. And the score, University of Texas 3 and Notre Dame nothing. Timeout is called on the field for the score. Texas 3, Notre Dame nothing. And now another kickoff by Happy Feller, and he arches it high and deep to Yoder, 3 yards deep, up the right hash to the 5, to the 10, zigging, zagging to the 15, in trouble on the 19, and goes into an orange-colored sky at the 20-yard line of the University of Notre Dame. We think the thing we've got to do in this football game is to keep the ball away from their offense. Weissman is dropping back to pass on a play-action pass, tries to hit Gatewood. It's a little bit too high and behind him off his right hand. Texas with a split 65th. Weissman on a draw play, a Parker flag on the play as Parker goes outside left tackle over the 20, angles back to his right to the Notre Dame 23. Scott Henderson comes up to meet him. Illegal procedure signaled against Notre Dame. Texas declined. One of their 4 linebackers, 3 deep, rotated secondary toward the Notre Dame flankers. There is some activity before the snap. Flags flying. Looks like a whirlwind at a quilting party, and there is going to be a penalty against Notre Dame. Notre Dame gets a ticket for illegal procedure. That's their second penalty, moving the ball back to the 19 in Irish territory. The down remains the same. Weissman has only 1 running back behind him now. He is dropping back, deep to pass, reads the coverage, decides to run to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 31. And he is extremely quick, and he gets a first down. And Ara Parseghian was telling us last night, Tom, about his great quickness, and that when he recruited, it's the first day down for Notre Dame, when they recruited Weissman, pointed out, he said, this fella has never been hurt. He is so quick, he avoids injury. He's back to pass. He fires down the middle. Gatewood on a curl pattern, makes the grab, leaping at the Notre Dame 46, hit immediately, falling forward to the Notre Dame 48-yard line. In the arms of Alan Lowry of Irving, Texas. Theismann gives the ball to Ciskowski, the fullback, and Ciskowski slashes off right tackle, and he storms over the 50 into enemy territory to inside the Texas 45. Tight right end. They have a slot to the left, two running backs. Texas with a split 6 defense, 3 deep secondary. And Ciskowski runs to the weak side, off the right side of the 40, over tackle down to the 35, caught by the right drumstick, and hauled down around the 34-yard line of the University of Texas. Alan Lowry, the defensive left halfback, snap to Theismann, cross-buck, the ball given to Larry Parker. And Parker is met right on the line of scrimmage by one of Darrell's royal receptions for no gain at the Texas 34, slot back left. Flanker to the right, that makes it a double wing. One running back, Ciskowski, who takes it from Theismann. Ciskowski tries to get outside the defensive containment or right inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And again, strong linebacker, Stan Malden, a 198-pounder for Texas, comes up to make the tackle. It's a wishbone backfield for Notre Dame. And an option, keep to the right by Theismann. He cuts for 2 yards just outside his right guard and gets to the 26. He is shy of the line to gain with 4th down coming up. Both ends tight. Theismann back to pass from the 35. Fires complete at the 10 to Gatewood, who makes the grab. And Gatewood is at the 5 and into the end zone, standing up but limping the last 10 yards, favoring one of his legs, and he may have twisted an ankle or a knee, but he gets the touchdown for Notre Dame. Room to go in. The try for point. Scott Hempel will try the extra point. Theismann puts it on the tee. It's on the way. It's on the board, and the score is the University of Notre Dame 7, Texas 3. Well, there's timeout on the field. The score stands. Irish 7, Longhorns 3. Ready for the kickoff. Lester and Bertelsen deep for Texas, deployed to their 10. And here is the sailing, floating kick to Lester on the 10. He bumps it. It rolls toward the 15. A battle for the ball at the far sideline. And Notre Dame recovers. Parker outside him about 6 yards. Theismann gives it to Ciskowski. Tackle the right side to the 10. Bursting to the 5 and inside the 5-yard line. Let's see where they officially plant it. Bill Zapalak made the tackle on the Texas 4. A 9-yard spurt by John Ciskowski. Texas entrenching with a split 6 defense. Split right in. Parker hitting left tackle. Gets to the 5, but no more. Caught in a stampede of steers. Stan Ball, the first man to make contact. Theismann has the snap out of a wishbone formation. There's a mix-up in the backfield. Theismann has to keep the ball. Goes over right guard and gets just barely inside the 5 to bring up 4th down. Fasten your seatbelts. Theismann barking signals. Wishbone Y backfield. Theismann runs it to the right side, trying for the first down. He is close to it. There are about 14 players on the ground. Bill Atessis was the first man to make contact. A measurement may be necessary to see if Theismann got the first down. First down for Notre Dame. The ends are in tight. It's a power I backfield. First and goal to go now for Notre Dame on the Texas 3. Some counter action in the backfield. The ball going over the left side of the offensive line with Larry Parker getting it. After the flow of the play went to the right and they run the counter, but there's no gain. Split right in, flanker right eye backfield. Theismann rolls to the right. He's on the 5. He's going toward that end zone. He's there for 6 points for Notre Dame. Here's the snap. The kick is on the way. There's a flag down. The kick is sure and pure, but let's see what the flag means. Hempel's attempt looks good. Declined by Notre Dame, and that makes the score. The University of Notre Dame 14, Texas 3. Non-contact foul. That moves the ball to the Texas 45, where Scott Smith kicks off for Notre Dame. He sails it deep toward the end zone. Danny Lester fields it just in front of the end line, drops to one knee for a touchback, and Texas will have it 1st and 10 at its own 20. The wishbone tee from his own 20, 1st and 10. Phillips goes to the right. Keats cuts to the 22. Jim Wright, the middle linebacker, makes the tackle. He has a brother Tom on the team. Phillips splits his left end, Lester, to the near hash mark, to the fat side of the field. Play action pass. Phillips looking for Lester. He's got him at the 45 of Texas, but the play is broken up by Clarence Ellis. Now that is the 9th pass that Ellis has broken up this year. Here they are, 3rd and 8. And it's a sprint out to the left by Phillips, passing from his 15, throwing the bomb, looking for Lester, and it is broken up at the 41-yard line of Notre Dame. Again by Clarence Ellis, who reached in front of Lester as the ball was right on target. Gets a hard rush, gets the kick away. Lofty spiral, sailing toward the far sideline off the right side of his foot, and he's not going to get very good net yardage. It's going out of bounds somewhere around midfield. We'll see where the crossing point is in just a minute. They're going to be bringing it in around the Texas 49-yard line. Theismann has the snap. Theismann gives it to Gulius. Gulius off left tackle to the Texas 47-yard line. The backfield overloaded to the right. And the ball is given to Parker running around left to the weak side. And he's inside the Texas 45, inside the 40 to about the 38 for a first down for Notre Dame. Notre Dame lined up with the entire student body to the right side. 1st and 10 at the Texas 38. Here is Gulius taking the ball over left tackle, and Gulius gets to the Texas 36. Gulius unwinding 2 yards on the play. Ray Downey was the man who hit him first. High backfield for Notre Dame on 2nd and 8 at the Texas 36. Theismann dropping back to pass, rolls out to right, fires complete to his fullback Chiskowski on a leaping, twisting catch at the 30. As he comes down, he is in the arms of defensive players Stan Baldwin and David Richardson, a couple of linebackers. Richardson, a senior from Abilene, Texas. Now Notre Dame in a power line with the ends tight. Theismann has the snap, gives to Gulius. Gulius slashes to the right side and gashes to the 27 of Texas. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Unless they got the first down. Split a flanker to the left, split right end, eye backfield. Theismann sprinting left, gets a block from the 35, passing deep, and it's over everybody at the far corner flag. Man he was looking for was Ed Gulius. Notre Dame is equally balanced on the ground and in the air. Now Theismann is going to the air this time toward the end zone. A battle for the ball. It is intercepted at the 5-yard line. Intercepted by Rick Neighbors, who stole it out of the arms of Mike Creaney. Texas has it 1st and 10 from its 5 now, and the ball is given to Big Woo Wooster, and he spins out to the 7-yard line, running the inside option. And you may have heard some of the crowd go woo, woo. Texas just outside their 7. Phillips hands the ball off to Wooster at right tackle, and Wooster is swarmed under by Arrow's Army around the 8 or 9 yard line in Texas territory. Here's 3rd and 6 for Texas at their 9. Phillips running the option. He keeps cut, gets up to the 11. He's grabbed around the hips and leans forward to about the 13, but he is shy of the line to gain by quite a lot, and Texas faces another punting situation. All right, here's 4th down, and Gary Keithley gets the punt away over the hard rush of Patulski, and Clarence Ellis makes a fair catch at the Notre Dame 48-yard line. Notre Dame takes over. Notre Dame has had the field position this afternoon. With a split right end, it's a split 4 defense, 3 deep for Texas. There is a completion to Creaney at the 40-yard line of Texas. He is down to the 35 and dumped on the 34. Mike Thayer, the defensive halfback, and the safety man Neighbors on the tackle on Mike Creaney. As we start the 2nd quarter, it's an end-around play with Parker, and Parker coming to the left side, runs into a barricade, has to veer back in toward what was the center of the play, and he gets to the 30-yard line of the University of Texas. Gulius on a sweep to the right behind Chiskowski, gets to the 30 to 25, runs into a bear hook tackle on the 20, and his momentum carries him to the 18-yard line of Texas. Rick Neighbors who made the stop. However, there was a flag on the play, preliminary signal offside against Texas. Referee Eugene Calhoun signals offside against Texas. Declination of the penalty by Notre Dame, and it is 1st and 10 for Notre Dame on the Texas 18. T backfield, they call it a full house. They give it to Chiskowski, the fullback, going off left tackle, and Cisco Chiskowski hits to the 15-yard line of the University of Texas. Pass for 68. The Longhorns have yet to complete a forward pass. And here we go on 2nd down and 7 to go, and it's a keeper by Theismann. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5, tight-roping along the far sideline, and he is along the sideline, and he may have gotten a touchdown, and he did. Touchdown for Theismann. and they'll miraculously stay inbounds along the far sideline. Here, kick is on the tee on the way on the board. And it's timeout here in the second quarter, and the score is Notre Dame 21, Texas 3. Hello again from Adrenalineville, the Cotton Bowl, with that streak alive. But they really have their work cut out now, behind 21-3. Here's a rain-going kick off the foot of Smith. It is dropped by Bertelsen. He picks it up around the 15, gets to the 19, but no more. Bertelsen muffed it. The sun may have given him a little bit of trouble on that one. Field, the right end, Lester split 5 yards. They're going to the outside option with Phillips looking for Bertelsen. Phillips in trouble on the line of scrimmage. And he is decked by Mike Crotty. Crotty coming up from safety. The 180-pound 5'9" junior from Seattle. To 2nd and 10. This time he's going to pass. Play action pass. He fires. Looking for Danny Lester, and it is broken up by Ellis, but a flag is being thrown, and interference is being signaled around the 32-yard line of Texas. Danny Lester, who had gone down and out, leaped for the ball. It was on target from Phillips. A flag was thrown as Lester broke it up. Now we await the official signals. Interference is signaled against Notre Dame. The ball to Bertelsen. Bertelsen trying to go over left guard. Has his legs wiped from beneath him in a scythe-like tackle by Mike Kadish. Here's Phillips faking a handoff to fullback, keeping to the 35. At the 37 and decked it in Texas territory. Mike Crotty and Tim Kelly on the tackle. Pressure down now. Bertelsen in a broken wishbone tee is flanked to the left. Phillips is back to pass. Throw back. It is complete to Comer, the tight end, in the right hook zone at the 48. He's down on the 49 of Texas. It's a first down for the Steers. Again, the broken wishbone team of the Texas first down. And Phillips runs the option, finds daylight, keeps to the Notre Dame 45, breaks the tackle on the 43, goes to the 40, spins to the 39-yard line for another Texas first down, and the Texas fans come alive. Tim Kelly makes the tackle on Eddie Phillips. Texas on the Irish 39. They give it to Wooster, and Wooster tries to storm up the middle, funnels through for maybe a yard. Walt Patulski and Mike Kadish team up for the tackle. This time they break the wishbone tee to the right. Lester split 4 yards off the right tackle. Flanker to the right is Billy Dale. Phillips running to the right side. He's to the 35. He's to the 30. He's to the 25. He's out of bounds on the 24-yard line of Notre Dame. It's another Texas first down. Bertelsen flanked to the left. Outside the left end. The split end, Lester. The handoff is to Wooster. Wooster fumbles the ball. A battle for that ball. A malfunction at the junction. They're going for it, and Notre Dame recovers. Eric Patton is the man who jarred the ball loose, who controlled the game and the ball, and they've been doing it. Theismann is back to pass. Theismann is in trouble back on the 12. He breaks forward to the 14, but no more. There was a weed in the wheat back there, and it was David Arledge. But there is a flag down, too, as there is a loss of 10 yards on the play. 3 deep secondary. 1 running back for Notre Dame. Theismann back to pass. Gets a hard rush. Tries to run out of there. He's in trouble. He's dumped on the 10-yard line. He is absolutely blotted from our view by Carl White. They're All-American. Theismann on a quick pitch, and it's a quick kick by Yoder. And they fool Texas, and the ball sails to the Texas 44 and bounces to the 35 and to the 25 and rolling to the 20, and on the AstroTurf it really goes. And it finally runs out of gas down on the 16-yard line of Texas. It was also killed by one of the Notre Dame lads down there, but it had just about died. Their own 16. And the snap is to Phillips, and he keeps it, and he cuts upfield to the 20-yard line as he ran the outside option. His keys are these. It's now 2nd and 6. And here's a counter play with Bertelsen, the left half, trying the left side. But Notre Dame was waiting for that one, and they ambushed Bertelsen virtually on the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame with a 4-man front, a couple of linebackers in on the front trench. Phillips is passing. It is complete on a curl over the 29-yard line to Comer, 230 pounds. He's strong, and he uses his power to back forward a yard or two. He has enough for the first down. Texas first and 10 at its 29. Here's the drop back pass by Phillips. He's throwing deep. He's looking for Comer. Comer has it on the Notre Dame 40. He's caught immediately and falls on the 35-yard line of Notre Dame. in the arms of the tackler, Rich Tillman. They split the right end, and they have a flanker to the right. And the ball is handed off to Big Steve Wooster. And Wooster bulls into the line, and he plows for yardage. Mike Kadish and Tim Kelly are the tacklers, 98 yards. Here's a counter option play by Phillips, who tries to run to the left and then cut to the right. And he is tackled by his shadow as his right foot slips as he tries to make the cut, 21-3. Phillips on a drop back pass, reads the coverages, fires incomplete, intended for Bertelson on a little flare or banana route out to the left side of Texas on the Notre Dame 32. And Phillips is sprinting out to the right. He is passing. He's got a man open on the 25. It's Lester. He makes the catch. He is knocked down immediately. I think he got enough for the first down. First and 10 now. Texas on the Notre Dame 25 against a split 6 defense. Phillips keeps it. He breaks a tackle at the 23, gets inside the 20, and he struggles to the 18-yard line of Notre Dame. One game, 129. Wooster carries the ball, fighting for a first down to about the 16. He does not reach the line to gain. Wooster, University of Texas all-time top scorer. Texas, again, breaks the wishbone tee as they've done a whole lot in the last few minutes. Wooster goes over left guard, gets to the 15-yard line, and it'll be close to the first down. Wooster running with brute-like power. Tackle by Crotty. Here they go on fourth down, and Bertelson gets the first down as he runs the Texas counter, where he takes a little stutter step to the right and then runs from his left halfback post behind the blocking of Bobby Wunsch and Darrell Comer on the left side. 4:07 left in the first half. Texas down 21-3. Full house wishbone tee. Phillips is in trouble as he runs to the right. He is caught along the line of scrimmage and ridden down. Ralph Stepaniak. Second down and 10. Notre Dame 13. Phillips dropping back to pass. Looks down toward the 2-yard line. Fires incomplete over the head of Danny Lester, who is covered by Clarence Ellis. The wind about 15 miles per hour into the faces of Texas here. On third and 10, Phillips is back to pass. Fires. It's complete to Comer at the 4. He's brought down on the 2-yard line by Stepaniak. Comer makes his fourth catch. The big 230-pounder. First down for the University of Texas. Wishbone backfield. Texas to Billy Dale. And Billy Dale on the inside belly to the left side. The right half close to about the 1. That's the first time Texas has run the inside belly play. First downs are all even at 9. Phillips has the snap. Phillips gives it to Wooster, and Wooster is struggling for that first down, but he cannot get, or for the touchdown, he cannot get to the goal line. Third down, goal to go. Texas a yard and a half from a touchdown. Phillips on the option, pitches to Bertelson, swinging to right side. He's going. He's gone for a Texas touchdown. Wishbone tee with a flanker to the right. Phillips sprints out to the 10, and he passes toward the end zone. It is caught by Lester. He caught it about the goal line. His momentum was bringing him back toward the 1. He did a U-turn and went into the end zone for 2 points, and the score is Notre Dame 21 and Texas 11. Happy advances on the ball. Foot meets ball. That's the name of the game. It rainbows down to Yoder, about the 8. He's up to the 10, angling to the hash mark, the 15. He goes to the 18. He is in trouble. 3 tacklers tracking him down. They've got him out of bounds up to Notre Dame 22 at the far sideline. Texas strong suit. Texas in a 4-4 defense. Theismann hands the ball away. Going off to the left side. Over tackle to the 25 to the 30. Breaking tackles and struggling to the 32 is Larry Parker with a determined run. Iron determination by Larry Parker, 185-pound sophomore. Second down, about a yard to go now. They're on 32. Back to pass is Theismann. It's a screen, complete on the 29, up to 30, the 35 as Parker spins away from a tackler to about the 38. He's caught there and chopped backwards. Chiskowski has carried 10 times for 46. Drop back pass as Theismann backspaces, fires deep. There's nobody there. Yoder was the man he was looking for. Yoder on a post pattern, deep downfield. 4 men in the front trenches. They're kind of looking for the pass. High backfield, split right in, flanker to the left. And here is a pass downfield for Ellis. And Ellis makes a leaping catch at the 28 and falls down to the 26-yard line. Steenberg is in at quarterback for Notre Dame. As Theismann is not in, Steenberg pitches out to Gulia, sweeping right. He's on the 25, caught from behind on the 21, hit from the front at the 20, and down on the 20 of Texas. Steenberg is the backup quarterback in there now on 2nd and 4 at the Texas 20. Steenberg sprints out to the right, fires a pass incomplete for Parker down on the 15 at the far sideline. He was hit just about the time the ball touched him. Flanker to the left, it's an eye backfield. Bulger back to pass. He's looking toward the end zone. He's throwing toward Ellis. It's over his head in the far corner of the end zone. That stops the clock at 29 seconds, showing a field goal from the 26. It'll be a 36-yard from the far hash. The kick is on the way. It is going spinning. It is good for Notre Dame. Scott Hempel kicking a 36-yard field goal. No flags anywhere. And we have 24 seconds left on the clock. Terminated with the field goal. And here's the kickoff by Scott Smith. And he sails at 60 yards to Dan Lester at the goal line. Up the right hash to the 10. Angling across the field to the 15. He slips and goes down to the 18-yard line. Lost the ball, but regained possession of it with the right end. They have a flanker to the right. There's a draw play to the fullback Wooster up to the 20, the 21. He's absorbing tacklers. About half a dozen of them have him, and they move him from the 22 in a man slide back to the 20. And here is the option reverse with the ball going to Lester, but Notre Dame has this one all figured out back at the Texas 13 for a big loss. They sweep Lester on back to about the 8-yard line. That was the option reverse with a split in from the right going to the left, and the rest of the play going to the right. But Notre Dame had that one all figured out. Walt Patulski and Greg Marsh were the lads who made the tackle. Notre Dame will kick off the start of the second half. They lead the Texas Longhorns 24-11. There's the kick by Scott Smith of Notre Dame. And the kick is going downfield inside the fire dial, and it's going to be Jim Bertelsen of the Longhorns. Picks it up. He runs out of the 10. He's tackled from behind at the 11-yard line. And so Texas will take over 89 yards away from the goal line. Weissman, we understand, is now going to be okay. The option play is run by Phillips. Straight ahead goes Steve Wooster, and he barrels out to about the 12, maybe the 13-yard line for a pair of yards. Second down, 9 yards to go at their 12. They trail the Fighting Irish for the score 24-11. This is the third quarter. Tom Hedrick and Connie Alexander on CBS. The wishbone tee. Phillips at quarterback. He's keeping on the option himself at the weak side of the 15, half of the 20, breaks free to the 25, and Eddie Phillips has finally stopped at the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. Brilliant keeper play by quarterback Ed Phillips with a wide receiver on the near side. That's Terry Collins, only 5'6". The slot performer on the near side is Danny Lester. The option play again by quarterback Eddie Phillips. Cuts up to the 35 at the 40. Tackle from behind near the 44-yard line. The option play is working for Texas. One time they ran it left. This time they ran it right. Far side Jim Bertelsen and the wide receiver Danny Lester. Phillips at quarterback drops back. That's over the Longhorns. Up the middle it goes, and it's incomplete to the 40. They were trying to hit Danny Lester on a post pattern. Covering was the left halfback Clarence Ellis, who 4 times a day had broken up the forward pass. Wooster behind the quarterback. He gets it on the draw play, and Wooster goes straight ahead and might have gotten a foot, but no more than that. He's tackled by left side linebacker Tim Kelly, who made 85 stops in the year. And the Longhorns line up wide to the left. Bertelsen outside the wide receiver Danny Lester. 2 running backs back to throw will be Eddie Phillips. A screen pass. He throws the football incomplete for All-American fullback Steve Wooster. And Notre Dame had pressure on. Jim Wright was the man who came in. Dual safety men for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, the 20. They've got Clarence Ellis and Mike Crotty. The snap and the kick, it's a high kick, not going very far. For catching the football inside the 25-yard line is going to be Ellis, and they interfered with it. Texas interfered with Ellis when he tried to get the fair catch. You've got to leave the man trying to field the football alone. Heisman at quarterback. He had a brilliant first half. Ran for 2 touchdowns. He was able to throw for another. Ed Gulius trying to go wide, cannot. Ed Gulius tackled by left end Bill Atessis, the All-American left end of Texas. Ed Gulius, who does not have outside speed, he runs the 40 in 4.7, trying to turn the corner. Second down and 16 at the Fighting Irish 36. Theismann on a running play gives to his fullback Tchaikovsky. He goes off right tackle across the 40 and stopped between the 42 and 43 by Stan Malden.
Again, a penalty flag goes down. Stan Molden, quite a junior linebacker. Offensive holding. Some offensive linemen grabbed the defensive jersey and consequently the 15-yard mark off. Second down and 32 to go for Notre Dame at the 21-yard line. Only one running back behind quarterback Joe Theismann. Takes the snap, he's back to throw, now he's going to run with it. Theismann to the 25, runs to the outside, and he's finally knocked off his feet to the 27-yard line after a gain of 6. Notre Dame's scrambling quarterback went to his right, and Bill Zapalak made the tackle. Third down and 30 yards to go for Notre Dame. Football resting at the Irish 27. Heisman back, draw play is coming to the running back Parker. Parker across the 30, stopped to the 31-yard line for a short gain. 3, possibly 4 yards, and Bill Atessis of Texas makes the tackle. 11-12 remaining in the third quarter. Notre Dame 24, Texas 11, a high sailing kick. Ball is to the 25-yard line. And there goes Campbell. Campbell to the outside for Texas, runs the ball to the 35-yard line, and down he goes. He's hit by Bill Trapp, getting help from John Dampier. Well, there's time out here in the third quarter. The Longhorns this year, when they get the football, score 47% of the time. Option play by quarterback Eddie Phillips. He keeps the ball across the 35 out to the 40. He is stopped at the 42-yard line for a gain of 7. He is rolled up with the linebacker Eric Patton and the right halfback Terry Collins through the key block for the Longhorns. He's got a good arm. He's a good athlete. Second down and 3 at the Longhorn 42. The option play again by the quarterback. He keeps to the 45. Phillips still on his feet to midfield and down to Notre Dame's 44-yard line. Brilliant keeper play on the weak side by Ed Phillips. He slid down the line, made the defensive end commit, which he did. Bob Neidert could not make the play. Chuck Zock was the man who came in the ball game for Clarence Ellis. He is 5'11", a senior, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, tipping the scales at 185. Short game of the Texas Longhorns. They advanced the ball from the 44 to the 41, a 3-yard gain. It's second down and 7. Billy Dale has scored that 2-yard plunge last year against the Irish. 6-2 defense for Notre Dame. Back to throw Eddie Phillips. Has time. He throws the ball up the middle. It's incomplete at the 27-yard line. Intended for wide receiver Danny Lester, and Ralph Stepaniak makes the play. Wishbone tee for the Texas Longhorns. They've been able to win 30 straight games. The option play by Phillips. The tackle is missed. He rides out the play to the 35 of the Irish. And he does not quite get the first and 10. He's across the 35, dumped near the 34-yard line by Mike Crotty, the safety man, and right tackle Greg Marks. Notre Dame leading 24-11. Running play comes off to the hard-running left halfback Jim Bertelson. He's very close to that first and 10. Tackle the 34 with the right end Bob Neidert. They're going to unstack, and Notre Dame's players have indicated they have held. He's got to penetrate the 34-yard line. The referee, Earl Calhoun of the Big Ten Conference, is going to double-check. They want to take another look at it. Notre Dame is held. Hands off to his running back. There goes the big fullback plunging up the middle, John Chikowski. 6'2", 218, a junior from Detroit, tackled by Bill Zapalak, a senior linebacker for Texas, by Jim Humbert, 6'2" and 225. Second down 7, the option play by Theismann. He keeps himself at the 40 after a gain of 2. 2 Southwest Conference linebackers collide on him, Scott Henderson and Bill Zapalak, and a penalty flag goes down. The indication is, in a preliminary sense, it'll be against the offensive team from Notre Dame. Ed Gulius goes wide left. Tom Gatewood is wide right. The I formation. Back to throw. Joe Theismann of the Fighting Irish throwing one deep to Gatewood. It's broken up at the 47-yard line by Texas. Play is made by left halfback Alan Lowry, only a sophomore. Third down and 22. Back to throw. Joe Theismann sets his feet. He's going to be under pressure, and he's tackled from behind. The stop is made by the All-American left end, Bill Atessis. What a play Atessis made. You talk about pursuit in college football, but we saw it there. Notre Dame 24, Texas 11. Good snap. Yoder kicks the ball away. A low line drive. Campbell underneath the ball at the 35-yard line. Turns upfield to the 45. Still on his feet shy of midfield and tackled there. Downfield to make that tackle. It's going to be offensive left tackle John Condrick. 6'3", 250, a sophomore. First down. Texas in the wishbone tee. Quarterback by Eddie Phillips. Steve Wooster at fullback. Running backs will be Terry Collins and Jim Bertelson. The option play. It's a fumble. Texas has fumbled twice today. Notre Dame goes after it, and the Irish recover at the 44. It's picked up by Chuck Schlock, who's just come in the game. That is the third Texas fumble. Full house tee. 8-man defensive front for the Longhorns. Running play comes to Ed Gulius on a power sweep. He's to the 45 and gets a yard, and down he goes by Stan Malden. The linebacker of the Longhorns makes the grab on him. Second down 9. The 45, Theismann throws a quick sideline pattern. It's incomplete, intended for Larry Parker, and the reason it was Bill Zapalak made a jarring tackle. And you can feel that one up in the press box. Parker in the slot, only one running back. Jiskowski back to throw. Theismann has time. Throws for Yoder, but threw behind him. Incomplete at the Texas 35. Covering was the safety man, Al Lowry. Field goal and a 2-yard run by Jim Bertelson on a 2-pointer. There's the kick by Yoder. It's a beauty. Down to the 4-yard line to Dean Campbell. The Longhorn safety across the 15 out to the 20-yard line. And we've got a clipping foul on the Longhorns. That'll put it inside the 3. A clip will be called against Texas. The young man who committed that clip was down there in real agony. He didn't like the call, but he was called for clipping. The referee was right there on the spot. And you're going to have to bring the football back from the 20 to inside the 5-yard line. Eddie Phillips, the quarterback. Worcester right behind him. On a keeper play, Phillips on the keep. He's being almost tackled, hemmed in and down between the 2 and the 1. He's hit by Tim Kelly, the outside linebacker, and Jim Wright, the top 2 tacklers. Lester wide to the left, wishbone T. Notre Dame now stunning. They're playing an 8-man front. The option play, the quarterback Phillips back to throw, which he does. He fires, and a great touch he made to the 15 by Bertelson. At the 35, at the 40, and he's finally run down at the 45-yard line. A touchdown saving grab made by Clarence Ellis, who just come back in the game. And he's picked up 168 yards rushing. Texas with a football, straight ahead dive play to Steve Wooster. He fumbles the 49, and Notre Dame has recovered for the 4th time. Mike Proddy picks it up. And that's something that's plagued Texas this afternoon. They had 2 fumbles in the first half. They've had 2 fumbles here in the 3rd quarter. And again, it's real hard tackling. And alert defense. See where on the left is Jim Yoder. Option play run by the quarterback Joe Theismann. Gives to his fullback John Jiskowski off right tackle, the 48. He fumbled, and Texas indicated they have recovered. No. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish pounce on that loose football at the 48-yard line. Jiskowski was able to get the ball back along with right guard Gary Cause. Wide left will be Gulyas. The backs are split for quarterback Joe Theismann. He's going to roll out himself. He scrambles to the left. Theismann on his feet. He'll be tackled at the Longhorn 47-yard line. He's hit by right side linebacker Scott Henderson. He also had help from right tackle Ray Dowdy, who came across and pursued well. Wide left will be Gulyas. 1 setback, Jiskowski. Back to throw on 3rd down and 6. Quarterback Joe Theismann. He'll be tackled. He's hit from behind by Bill Latestas. That's the 2nd time in this half he has gotten to the quarterback of Notre Dame. Irish still lead 24-11. The snap and the kick, a perfect spiral. Yoder kicks the ball 2 yards deep in the end zone. There'll be no run back. It's an automatic touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. That was a 51-yard boot. Terry Collins and Billy Dale as setbacks. Bertelson, of course, on the sideline. Wooster at fullback. The option play run by Phillips. He'll be tackled. He is down to the 17-yard line by Jim Mazurka, a 6-footer weighing 210 pounds. In the wishbone T, the end is split. The quarterback is pulling up the throw. Phillips throws the football in a sideline pattern. Outstanding grab by Danny Lester. He grabbed the football at the 26-yard line. Diving, making a tremendous catch, and then he was hit by Clarence Ellis. And Texas keeps alive on this drive by throwing the down and out. 2:39 to play. In the wishbone T, Texas with the football, running play to Wooster going straight ahead. He fumbles the football again near the 40, and after the football is Notre Dame, but Texas gets it back. Jim McAleese, the offensive center, picks it up for the Longhorns. First down and 10 to go for the Longhorns. Phillips back, goes up the middle. It's incomplete. On a crossing pattern, they tried to hit Darrell Comer. 2nd down and 10. The option play by quarterback Ed Phillips. He cuts back, and he's tackled by left linebacker Tim Kelly. Tim turned the play, and the outside backer Musty in the defensive end, and they made the tackle near the 40-yard line. 2 running backs for Texas. The wide men now are Billy Dale in the slot. They've got Bertelson back to throw Eddie Phillips. He is clobbered by Wolf Patulski. Wolf Patulski, 6'5" and 250. Bear hugged the Texas quarterback and dropped him at the 31-yard line. And Eddie Phillips just lost 8 in the play, and now Texas will be forced to kick. Back to kick the football, Gary Keithley of Texas. Safety man for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Clarence Ellis, the up man. He makes the grab of the 38. Ellis with those good hands fields a short 30-yard kick, and of course there is no return. Ball is now at the 38-yard line. John Conrick has done a great job today playing left tackle. First down and 10 to go at the 38. Theismann fakes the run, but he throws a sideline pattern, caught by Yoder, and then Yoder could not grab it. He stepped out of bounds. It goes incomplete at the 47. Sammy sideline and the left halfback, Alan Lowry, come in to do the job. This game means more to me than anything else in the world. 2nd down, 10 for the Irish. Theismann dropping back to throw in the 30. Fires one deep. Yoder wide open at the 40. Sprints to the 30-yard line. He cuts back, and he is tackled at the 25. Quarterback Joe Theismann went back in the pocket. He ran an out pattern. Yoder beat his man on a quick out pattern. Made the grab near the 30-yard line. The Irish back on the attack at the Texas 26-yard line. Running play straight ahead goes Parker. He's down to the 25-yard line after a gain of 1. Larry Parker runs straight ahead. He is tackled by left tackle Carl White of the Longhorns. And for Notre Dame, second down and 9. Out comes the Irish. They've got the football. Second down, 11 yards to go at the 25 of Texas. Running play comes to Parker to the outside of the 20 at the 15. Finally smashed to the 14-yard line. Larry Parker ran a scissors play, kind of a counteraction, and the Irish pick up a 1st and 10. They ran again to the weak side. It'll be a gain of 12 yards. Running play again comes back to Gulius on a power play off right tackle. He gets a yard from the 14 and stops the 13-yard line. Wide to the near side is Jim Yoder. Power I formation. A running play comes right back to Parker. Parker spins. There's a fumble. It's on the ground, and Texas gets it. The Longhorns recover to 17. The work defensive play by Dave Arley. Arley, only a 6-footer, 178, is able to come in and pick up the football. First down for Texas. Again, the wishbone team. Phillips is faking the run. He's back to throw on the 10-yard line. Arches a pass. Wide open. Jim Bertelsen at the 30. Cuts back to the 40. On his feet to the 45 and stops at the 46-yard line. Eric Pat makes the grab. Danny Lester wide to the far side. Worcester at the fullback spot. Gets the carry. Goes straight ahead. Worcester gets about 2 yards. He is met at the 48-yard line with a linebacker, Jim Wright. Wright came in there, and he got some help from right defensive end, Fred Swenson. Eddie Phillips, the quarterback for Texas. The snap, the running play, right down the line. The option, he keeps Phillips across midfield. Tackle at the Notre Dame 47-yard line, a gain of 5. Good run by Eddie Phillips. He is tackled by Mike Crotty. And Phillips continues to grind out that yardage. Third down for Texas. Running play, straight ahead goes Jim Bertelsen. Down he goes. He is tackled near midfield. Tackle is made by left end Walt Patulski. Patulski closed the play down. Fourth down for the Longhorns and 7. Back to receive the kick for Notre Dame will be their dual safety tandem. Mike Crotty, the deep man. Third catching the ball at the 14-yard line will be Clarence Ellis. Ellis with those good hands makes sure that there will be no return on it. Quarterback Joe Theismann has got the power I formation. The deep back will be Parker. Quarterback Theismann is rolling out to his left and running on Arledge at the 20. Theismann on his feet and finally knocked down at the 21. The right halfback Mike Baer. Good run by the quarterback Joe Theismann. He is quick. Now a wide slot to the near side. Yoder the slot back. The wide man will be Parker. Theismann gets straight ahead to the fullback. Up goes Tchaikovsky. He is stopped at the 25-yard line. And Notre Dame has picked up a 1st and 10. Tchaikovsky goes straight ahead, moving from the 20 to the 26-yard line. And Notre Dame has picked up their 14th 1st and 10 of the afternoon. Quarterback Joe Theismann with 2 setbacks. Waits the snap from his center, Novikov. Running play comes to Tchaikovsky again off right tackle. Chiz is down at the 26-yard line by Tessus and David Richardson. Slot back, that'll be Larry Parker. 2 setbacks. Tchaikovsky behind his quarterback gets the call. No, it's a fake to him. Parker gets the handoff, and Parker goes up to the 30-yard line. Parker for a gain of 4 for Notre Dame. Scott Henderson makes the tackle. Yoder wide left, an I formation. Back to throw his quarterback, Joe Theismann. Fires on the run. Tchaikovsky makes the grab at the 35-yard line. He's tackled by Stan Malden. Good throw by the quarterback, Theismann, under pressure. He comes close to that 1st and 10, but he's at least 1 foot shy of it. The ball is just beyond the 35. He's got to penetrate the 36 for a 1st down. High snap. Yoder gets the ball away. They had pressure on. Texas trying to block that one. Campbell's underneath the football at the 32-yard line. Requests and gets the fair catch. 1st down for Texas. Wishbone T in the backfield. Quarterback Eddie Phillips fakes the run to Wooster, but he's throwing one deep and wide open will be Billy Dale. Makes the catch at the 40, at the 30, and finally tackled from behind at the Notre Dame 27. A play-action pass. The quarterback, Eddie Phillips, faked the dive to Wooster. The linebacker had to freeze. Then he threw to Billy Dale. In the wishbone T, the end is split. Option play again by quarterback Eddie Phillips. Turns inside. He'll be tackled at the 22-yard line, hit by Eric Patton. A gain of 4 yards for the Texas Longhorn, and Phillips is not getting up. A quick little guy. Takes the snap. He straightens up the pass. He scrambles to his right. Looks like a broken play. He scrambles to the 15. He's on his feet to the 10-yard line. What a run by Don Whittingham. offside on an obvious busted play. He tried to send the blow left. He pulled the football back. He kept his cool. Whittington, the quarterback, takes the snap. He slides down the line. Is going to keep the football. He's got to. Eric Patton made sure he did. He tackled the Texas quarterback up high and made the grab at the 13-yard line. The Longhorns lose 4. Football now 13 yards away from the goal line. Wigington is rolling out for Texas. He spots his receiver, throws one deep. It's batted away by Clarence Ellis. Again, Clarence Ellis, for the 5th time today, came out of nowhere to bat down a pass. Wigington at quarterback, replacing the injured Eddie Phillips. Dropping back to throw. Wigington throwing the football up the middle. It's incomplete. Homer was there, had it. It was thrown a little bit high, but he couldn't hang on to it at the 5-yard line as Stepaniak made the tackle in the wishbone tee. Wigington, the quarterback, takes the snap. He fumbles it. It's piled up at the 13-yard line, and Notre Dame has indicated they've got the football. They do. For the 5th time this afternoon, Texas cannot get a good snap, and that's been their downfall. That in the Notre Dame defense. Theismann at quarterback. Wishbone tee in the backfield. The option play by Joe Theismann. He is tackled at the 15-yard line. Hit by linebacker Stan Malden. 2nd down and 9. Yoder in the ball game, the single flanker back. In the power I formation, dropping back to throw. Theismann, sideliner, caught by Yoder. Breaks free at the 30, may go all the way. Is at the 40, at midfield, at the 40. Stiff arms the man and is finally tackled at the 25-yard line of Texas. A sideline pass from Theismann to Yoder. Rick Neighbor, the senior, came in there, would not be denied, had an angle on him in the power eye of the Texas 25-yard line. Theismann takes the snap. Straight ahead goes the running back, Ed Gulius, for 2. He is stopped at the Texas 23-yard line. He gets hit by Stan Malden. 2nd down, 8. An I formation with a slot wide to the left. The snap, Theismann on the option play is keeping. He is buried at the 24-yard line by Ray Dowdy, the defensive right tackle of Texas. For Notre Dame, 3rd down and 9 at the 24. Back to throw again is Joe Theismann. He's under pressure, scrambles to his left, goes deeper in the pocket. He's got to eat the ball, and he's nailed. Dave Arledge, the defensive right tackle of Texas, makes that grab. That's the 4th time that they've gotten the quarterback, Joe Theismann. Jim Yoder to kick on 4th down and 27. There's a snap. Texas had 10 men rushing. They nearly blocked the kick. Up goes a high and short boot to the 25, but it takes a real good Notre Dame bounce inside the 10. It'll be blown dead at the 7. And this has been Texas's day. Notre Dame had outstanding coverage around the football. Wishbone tee. Wigington back to throw the football for Texas. Throwing along for Jim Bertelsen. Incomplete. He overthrew him at the 40-yard line. Covering was Mike Crotty. Longhorns at their 6-yard line. Wigington takes the snap. He fakes the run, but he's back to throw. He's got to. Now he scrambles. He's tackled at the 10. 2 Notre Dame defenders pull him down at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 6 with 4:05 remaining. So Whittington, he's got some time. Throws one up the middle. No go at the 25-yard line for Jim Bertelsen. Whittington today throwing the football has gone 0 for 4. 4th down for Texas. 6 to go. They're going to go for it. Dropping back to throw. Whittington sets up, scrambles to his right. He's a good runner. He's now cutting back to the 15. He's out to the 17-yard line. And Whittington has got the 1st and 10 for Texas. They came in being bigger physically than Texas. Their front 4 weighs 239 pounds per man. Their linebackers weigh 218. Their secondary tips the scales at 185 pounds per man. It's 1st down and 10 to go for Texas. Whittington back to throw on the 10-yard line. A sideline pass. It's incomplete at the 31. 2nd down and 10 for Texas. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the Cotton Bowl. They trail Notre Dame 24-11. There's a quarterback throwing to Jim Bertelsen, complete to the 28. He's tackled by linebacker Tim Kelly. Again with a 1st and 10. And Comer comes in at tight end. He's replacing Tommy Woodard. Longhorns come out in the wishbone tee. The wide receiver left. Back to throw the ball. Whittington again setting up to throw one deep for Danny Lester, but the ball is overthrown to the 30. Covering again is Clarence Ellis. Steve Wooster remains in the ball game as a fullback. He's a guy that just doesn't go down. Back to throw. A circle pass is incomplete. They were trying to swing the ball out to Collins, and it would not go. Covering was left side linebacker Tim Kelly. Whittington at quarterback takes the snap. Back to throw for Texas. Scrambles, moves up to the left. He's now moving to the 25, trying to throw a pass. A wobbler at the 40-yard line. It's incomplete. Intended for Danny Lester. They trail 24-11. Neither team has scored in the second half. Back to throw the ball. The quarterback Whittington of the Longhorns throws up the middle, and at midfield it's intercepted by Mike Crotty. That should do it for Notre Dame. Crotty intercepts the football. At the 49-yard line, the pass intended for Danny Lester. 5 fumbles, 1 interception. Theismann on a running play. Straight ahead goes his fullback, going straight up the middle. Larry Parker. He's across midfield and hit there. Tackled by Scott Palmer. 2nd down and 9. Notre Dame's football. Theismann on a running play, giving off to Chiskowski. He's had a good ball game in the Cotton Bowl. He gets only a yard. He's stopped at the 48 by linebacker Stan Malden. Pulaski in the backfield. Option play by the quarterback, Joe Theismann. He runs it down to the 45. Stan Malden again to meet him head on. Theismann on a rollout play. Tucks the football underneath his left arm and runs to the outside. Before Joe hurt those fingers, he played a brilliant ball game. The snap is coming to Theismann. He's rolling out to the right. He scrambles. He's on his feet. And he's down to the 46-yard line of Texas. 5 seconds remaining. And the play was made by the Texas Longhorns by Alan Lowry. Back to throw, Wigington. He's had only 1 completion in 9 attempts. He goes back and he is buried by left end Walt Matulski, and Notre Dame has won. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish pull an upset today. They knock off top-rated Texas. That's the end of the ball game, and the final score: the Fighting Irish 24, the Texas Longhorns 11.